I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with a 3-minute cattle market update for Wednesday, February the 3rd, where all eyes are on this big Midwestern snowstorm that's moved across here early in the week. And the board loves a big snowstorm and really stove off a bunch of pressure from last week's inventory report, which we all expected things to be on a big downer this week. But live cattle on Monday started out down but ended up closing up 37 cents. And Tuesday was up a nickel on the February contract to end Tuesday at 135.72. Feeder cattle, same deal, opened up Monday down pretty good, but then by the end of Monday they were up 52 cents. We're now on the March contract. Tuesday was up 7 cents to end Tuesday at 157.85. CME feeder cattle index is sitting at 160.28, but that's going to be falling here in the next couple of days because you look at Cattle Market Central's real-time index and the RTI values at 157.30, and that's always a precursor, so you can expect that CME index to be dropping here over the next couple of days. Had a big fat cattle trade last week. Of course, we had some Northern Plains dress sales late in the week during business hours, but once again we had another late trade that wasn't reported until Monday, but did have some live sales all the way up to 138 late on Friday, and a huge negotiated trade out of the 5 area of 94,750 head. And there was reports that they didn't have a whole lot of contracts and captive supply cattle for January, and evidently that was true because all the way through to the end of the month there they had big sales and negotiated trade. Your weighted average price for last week's fat cattle trade on a live basis had steers at 136.36, which was up $2.64. Dress trade had steers at 210.26, up 262, and that's the highest, best fat cattle market we've had since Labor Day. Doesn't really seem that way, but it really is. But many of your feeder cattle auctions were postponed on Tuesday, especially in Nebraska because of that blizzard conditions coming across, and a couple of your interstates closed there on Monday night and Tuesday through there. But you look at Oklahoma City, the Southern Plains sales had big runs. Of course, the receipts are curtailed up in the Northern Plains in the auction markets, but Oklahoma City had 9,100 head on Monday. Feeder cattle $1 to $3 lower. Calves steady to $3 lower. Joplin had 6,700 head on Monday, and feeder cattle steady to $3 lower, and calves steady to $5 lower. And we think maybe the edge is off these big yearling feeders and these big calves that are going straight to the feed yard, as there's just not a lot of fire under them right now. But you can expect when the conditions are right and the weather's right and everything that these calves and stocker cattle are going to get crazy again, just like they always do. A lot of people have been picking around buying grass calves all the way through here since the new year, but you wait till we get into March and April, and anything that's got some condition to it that's weighing 650 and down, they'll be buying them like crazy to turn out on grass, because it's going to be good grass because we've had a lot of moisture due to El Nino across a lot of areas, including out west in California and places like that haven't been able to support grazing for quite a while. But look at Cattle Market Central individual quotes there. Gordon, Nebraska on Tuesday at 3:45 in the afternoon. It was snowing, but they had a pretty good sale there. Had a load of steers weighed 732 at 166.50. On Monday at McCook, Nebraska at Tri-State Livestock, they had 100 head of 494-pound steers, bring 222.75. You know, we got to the bottom of this bluegrass stockyard at Lexington fire that just completely destroyed the old historic stockyards there at Lexington Bluegrass Stockyards, and there's 6 other Bluegrass Network sales that you can take cattle to there, and you can find all those on DV Auction. The Bluegrass Marketing Group has been a partner with DV Auction for many years, and we'll continue to broadcast those sales at all the other locations for Bluegrass. That's 3 minutes, and we'll talk to you on Friday.